Welcome back and welcome if you're new. So today I'm going to plan for the week beginning the 20th through to the 26th of May. And this is the Erin Condren 8x10 Softbound. And I have it in the I'm sorry if during this you can hear any random shouting or noises or anything. I have my window open because it is warm. And if it gets too bad, I'll close it, but hopefully it's not too bad. But you might hear the odd car driving by or whatever. And Cody hearing said noises. Oh, someone's on my door. 1 second. It was just junk mail. How boring. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I can't remember. So, it is Monday. And I haven't set the week up yet. I am actually on annual leave all week. And I just thought I would sit and enjoy myself today and plan. Also, last week I went into the office on Tuesday and I had to come home at lunchtime because I started to get a pain down the lower right hand side of my back. If you were listening to my plan with me last week, I had been an incident of kidney stones and I started to get the pain again and I had to come home, and luckily I still had a Voltarol painkiller left. And then by the time I was due to get the next painkiller at 9, there was no pain, thankfully. But I rang up the doctor and asked to get booked in again for a CT scan. I didn't get it last time, but I want them to give it to me this time, just in case. And even though I haven't had the pains again since, I just don't want to randomly be sitting there and start getting pain again. I'd rather know that they're all gone. So that was my start to the week. And then on Wednesday, I got my monitor put on, my blood pressure monitor, and on Thursday I had it taken off. And it was a blood pressure monitor in the way that, you know, you have that bit of material that you wrap around your arm, and then there was a wire down it, and it went into this little pouch that I had to put over myself in a sling. And it squeezed my arm. And have you ever had your blood pressure taken before? It goes really tight. But it squeezed my arm every half hour all day. And it was so annoying. And I thought, I am never going to be able to sleep. Because at 10 o'clock at night, it changes from being every half an hour to every hour. But I thought that's like someone coming into your room, grabbing your arm and squeezing it really tight every hour. It would wake you up. But thankfully, I apparently seem to be a very heavy sleeper because I didn't wake up at all. But anyway, I got the results on the Friday and they said that my blood pressure is normal. And I just thought, what the heck? Because I have been getting dizzy spells. I actually woke up on the Thursday morning feeling so dizzy, thinking, gosh, well, at least the monitor is seeing this. And I was just so shocked that my blood pressure's fine. And like here, I was dizzy. I was dizzy yesterday. I'm not too bad today. But I was just sort of feeling sorry for myself and I just didn't feel like doing anything all weekend. And I'm in a much better mood today and feeling brighter, so I fancy sitting having a little chat with you all and getting my planner set up for the week. So this week we're doing quality time. I thought that would be fun because I'm going to be having quality time this week. Whether I do go out the front and do stuff or whether I chill out or whatever, there's lots of taking it easy, sitting, eating popcorn. I actually did have a bit of a pamper shower today and I just thought that would be fun for my week off work. So this is the kit, the Hobonichi kit, with the full boxes and the labels. And then this is the label sheet. So this is headers, days of the week, washi, stuff like that. And a little weekend banner. And then let's get our dates. These are from Planner Monkey Co. Transparent minis, number 264. Set them to the side. And then this is the washi set. Let's get my little swatch book and I'll show you. If you didn't get to see me set this up, it was lots of fun. I'll link the video down below, I filmed it. So it's Koala Love 15mm and Happy Koalas 10mm. And then I have the vinyls. So it's going to be a quality day. The little couple with the heart above. You are strong. The one on top of the other with a little heart. And then the it's okay to take a break, which I think I'm going to put up here or down here or whatever as the theme for taking a week off. I think that's perfect. Right, so let's get started as usual with, where's my tip bags? The top bar and the bottom bar. And then we'll have a chat about some plannery things I've been thinking. and just have a little waffle in general and a catch up. So let's do this first.
If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas, I don't know what to do. Most of the times I think I'll make it through, but all that it takes is one image of you and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows. It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. Yeah. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that bed right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober and I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows because it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts.
This is a Muji gel pen in 0.5. I'm going to be using this week, and this is the Zig Clean Colour Dot in Oatmeal, I think it's called. Yep, Oatmeal 602. And that's what I'll be using. So let's do our sidebar, starting with what week it is before I forget like last time. Let's do this little grey dotty one. I'm really looking forward to just chilling out all this week. I had intended to do some work out the front, but I don't know if I'm going to have the money, and I don't know if the weather will be nice enough, and I feel like it makes more sense for me to do it because I've booked 3 weeks off in August, because I feel like I have more time then to enjoy, you know, I have a week I can enjoy doing nothing, I have a week I can get stuck into the garden and around the house, etc. Whereas if I spent all this week working, I'd feel like I hadn't even been off. There's that, but then there's also the money, and I just, we're doing like an MOT. We're due next year. I can't even speak. We're due to do an MOT next month, and I don't want to spend a whole load of money, you know, and then have to fork out money next month and end up short, etc. When I should maybe be keeping some aside this month. So I don't know. Plus, I feel like talking about my health this whole time, it's been really on my mind that I need to start prioritising it. I'm forever talking about how I'd love to do more skincare or whatever, and how I really want to buy a Peloton, and I really want to start doing XYZ, and I should drink more water. And it's like, well, Ruth, when are you going to actually do it? I get like these little bursts of focus, and then I prioritise. What week are we on, by the way? 21. And then I prioritise other things. Like the start of this year, I was trying, what did you call it? Intermittent fasting, wasn't it called? And I ended up, one, it wasn't really working, and I found it, you know, really difficult to only eat between certain times. But also I went through a period in my work of a difficult project. If you remember earlier in the year, I took some time off work because within my own self I wasn't feeling great, and I was dealing with anxiety, and I had advice to take time off work. And of course then the healthy eating went out the window because I just wasn't really thinking about that, and I was focusing on my mental health and stuff. And I just feel like there's always something that distracts me, and even not just because of my weight. I mean, I have battled with my weight for the majority of my adult life, but for health reasons really need to pull my socks up, so to speak, and just stop talking about what I want to do and actually do it, make it a priority. Instead of putting money into maybe finishing downstairs or what, doing bits and pieces and buying stuff, I could buy myself a walking pad instead of procrastinating on it and actually get some exercise, because I mean, this is my day off today and I am sitting at a desk still, and that's what the majority of my life is spent, either sitting on the sofa in my bed or at my planner desk or at my work desk, and I just feel like I really need to catch myself on, because you only get one body and nobody is going to do it for me. So I've just been thinking a lot about that recently. And you know, I was drinking electrolytes at the start of the year. I tried them to try to help me drink water more, and it's supposed to boost hydration and stuff. I'd seen a couple of YouTubers that I watched talk about it, and I bought some and I actually really enjoyed it, and it was getting me to drink more water. And then I ran out, and of course I didn't bother then actually buying more and it went out of the way, and I've been really beating myself up this last week. That's part of the reason for my low mood, as well as feeling dizzy. Just really thinking, Ruth, what is your problem? You know, grow up and sort your health out. So I think, and this sounds like just an excuse to buy a planner and it is slightly, but I think I need to get a planner and make it my focus and write down things like my vitamins and look into which ones I want to take, instead of just buying them at random and taking them every day, you know. But I want to look into why I'm taking things and have a section of notes writing that down, and then track every day that I'm taking them for definite, which I do actually. I have to give myself a pat on the back for that one. I'm not too bad with that. But I want to up my water. I want to try to focus more on looking up like slow cooker meals and healthier meals, and just focus on what I'm putting in my body health wise. And instead of telling myself I'm going to lose X amount of stone by this amount of time, focus on, did I eat right today? Did I drink water today? Did I move today? You know, even if it is just starting off as a 10-minute walk on the walking pad, and build it up and not do what I've done in the past, because goal setting like that just doesn't work for me. It really doesn't. I know how to do it. You know, I make really complicated plans in my job, and I'm able to break down goals into tasks and tasks into plans. I've talked about this before, and I have all the theory, but in practice, it just does not work for me. I don't need to put my work down this week, but I am going to put a header anyway, and then just write annual leave underneath it. But yeah, I'm going to have a look out for a planner. But in relation to this week, I'm not going to pressure myself. I haven't, since my illness in February of being off with the mental stuff, anxiety and all, I haven't been off. I didn't take my normal Easter week, and I'm not off again until August for a proper period of time. And I'm running a busy project and stuff, so I'm going to let myself go with the flow. I want to go visit my mum and sister and her kids, because they would be around during the day. My dad will be at work and stuff, but I didn't get going on Saturday because I had the dizziness plus period pain plus just feeling sorry for myself, and I didn't go out. So I'm going to go some point, but I'm not going to write it down. I'm going to be flexible. I don't know whether I'll feel like going tomorrow or whether I'll go on Thursday or whatever. I want to have some film days and get some filming done, and just enjoy being off and being able to do wee extra bits and pieces maybe. Maybe get ahead for the week when I go back to work. I don't know. I'm just going to be flexible. If I feel like doing a whole ton of stuff, I will. And if I don't, I won't. However, I'm not going to be flexible with my health going forward, and I need to focus on sorting that out. When I say flexible, I mean like tasks, you know, decorating the house or, you know, spring cleaning or whatever, or things that I'm not talking about my health. I want to make it a priority, definitely. Let's pick a little sidebar. full box because I have loads of space. Let's do You Are Strong. I actually have the, what you call it? The planner kit subscription for this. I showed you this before in a haul. And I'm going to find one of the larger stickers, I think, while I remember, to do my little mind map. There, I have the planner kit. I'm going to take one of these from it because I've plenty anyway. And put it here for my weekly theme. I'm going to put this little sleeping koala to show it's an annual leave, week of rest. It's on the Quality Time larger sticker sheets. I love these, and it could be because I have such a large planner, but I actually prefer the larger stickers. Anyway, back to planning. So I just have this little section to fill in. Yeah, so if there's any planners that you think would be perfect to use as a health planner, because I don't want to put it in my main planner. This is a keepsake and I don't really want to be trying to fit in how much water I had and whether I took vitamins or not, if you know what I mean. I'm thinking of getting the 3-month daily from Hubman and Chubgirl to use. I think it would be perfect, but if there's something else you're thinking of, do let me know. And speaking of planners, I saw a review this week. And it's a planner that I've normally ignored, to be honest, because it's called the Mum Agenda. Was Amanda's favourites, was reviewing it, and I saw it, you know, in my recommended feeds, and was curious and thought I would look. But normally, like I say, I don't even look because I'm not a mum, and why would I want a Mum Agenda? But looking at her review, I saw that they offer soft bound books that are 7x9. And I started to get really excited because I love the idea of the Hemlock and Oak, but it's hardback and I do prefer soft bounds, and it's not a deal breaker. I'm going to give it a good go this year, but I'm just in that kind of frame of mind of having a look around and not boxing myself in, because it's hard to believe this is actually my 5th year of planning. And for fun, maybe at the end of the year I'll do, because I am going to do a January to June flip through, but maybe as part of my July to December, or maybe just as a separate video, I'll do a 5 years of planning and we can take a look back at all the different styles and what I've done. But anyway, I have gone in my comfort zone with this planner and sort of put up with it in a sense, because I'm not always a fan of the themes. But I don't want to box myself in, because there could be like this perfect planner out there that I just haven't discovered, and I want to try new things, but I also, because I love to keep my planner all year, don't want to commit to something. So I'm in that kind of having a look out and experimenting mood, and as you know, I'm going to be experimenting with my Hemlock and Oak and stuff. Yeah, I saw a review of that, and it's a 7x9 soft bound, but on the front it's embossed in it saying Mum Agenda, and I don't want to carry around a book that has Mum Agenda embossed in the front. And then just as I was thinking that, she said that they are conscious that not everybody that's using it is a mum, and it's not necessarily that you have to be a mother to use it. So they have one that's called My Agenda. And I thought, oh, brilliant. But the paper's cream. And I do not like cream paper at all, because of the fact that some of my stickers are transparent, but most of them have white, and I just don't like how it looks. Plus, using a Tombow correction marker and stuff, I prefer white paper. And even then, I wouldn't want a big My Agenda imprinted on the top of my planner. I wouldn't want Erin Condren in here, do you know what I mean? It does say Erin Condren on the back, I believe, somewhere. Yeah, right down at the bottom, but I don't want it like smack dab on the front. So I don't know, maybe I will give it a chance. I'm kind of thinking, sorry, I really am waffling. You can tell I'm on annual leave and I'm just enjoying talking to you. But anyway, I've been doing Me, Myself and I, and one of the themes that I just did, where is it, is my current planner. And I kind of unintentionally did a pros and cons list without thinking about it. And I realised how many pros I have towards this book. So I do love it. And my cons really are that no one makes sticker kits for this size particularly, and I want to be able to use all my kits in a book that they're made for. Plus I do want to be able to have that smaller 7x9 size. And then the styles are not my thing usually, and the options are limited. So like the fact I've just discovered these new softbounds with another company, but the one that I want that doesn't say Mom Agenda on the front has cream pages. And you know, there mightn't be a colour I like, although I think there is. There's like a lavender or something. But anyway, yeah, but there's just a couple of things. They only release them in 18 months and I wouldn't want that. And the thing I mentioned about it saying My Agenda or Mom Agenda in the front, the cream paper of the My Agenda. And I just don't know whether it would be for me. So far, the closest thing for me to being perfect sounds like the Hemlock and Oak. So I want to give it a go and see, other than the fact it's hardbound, because I find having a softbound better as a sticker planner, because I feel like it just holds up to it better. But we'll see. We'll give it a test. That's how you're gonna know. And the reason I showed you that, me, myself and I, is because I feel like it really clarified things in my head, and I might at the end of the year, when I've given a go to the Hemlock and Oak, and if I just choose to do another planner to experiment with, do pros and cons lists for them, and then it'll help my decision. You know, which of the cons am I willing to live with, and which one has the most pros and stuff, and it might be helpful. So if you're like me and you feel like drowning in choices and there isn't really anything out there that you're like, yes, that's perfect, maybe try that. Get their planners when they're cheaper, you know, past their actual release date, the way I did with the Hemlock and Oak, and just experiment the rest of the year, or save up vouchers or something and do it that way. Anyway, right, so that's all the base down. Let's put the plans in. So today, and I don't think I'm going to put a full box down here because I've already took up space. We'll see what we have left. So let's do it first. I did a wash today. So let's just get a plain label. Didn't do it at 6 in the morning, but I don't worry about that. And then this laundry sticker with the girl doing her washing from Hubman and Chubgirl. I also had a pamper shower, and I have a little emoji holding a razor because it was a bit of a defluff kind of a shower. TMI, sorry. And I've said this before, I don't mark every shower. It's not like I only shower once in a blue moon. If you're thinking, gosh, she doesn't normally mark that, does she never shower? I only do it just when it's something particularly that I have spent a load of time on, you know, and just treated myself, that type of a shower. And if there was no room, I would just forget about it. So anyway, pamper shower and a wash. And then I had a Tesco delivery at 10. I decided to get my Tesco delivery today because I was getting up anyway to go out, and I figured I might as well, if I'm going to be getting up, get the delivery and get it done for the week, rather than just staying in bed, because I don't really want to sleep my annual leave away. There's nothing wrong with having the odd lie-in, but I thought it would be motivation anyway to get me up and at 'em. So I'm going to put it towards this side and do, this is a little Teddy Plans Co sticker right here. And then I got my nails done at 12:30. So I had a little chat. I've been going to the same nail technician for years. She's great. And we talk away and put the world to right. Now I am home and I'm going to film, edit and schedule this little plan with me. This little emoji holding a camera. And then later on I'm going to read. And this little book with a cup beside it is from Hubman and Chubgirl. And I don't know whether I'm going to finish the book that I'm currently on. So I'm not going to write it in yet, because I might finish it and start another one, or I might just finish it and that's it, or etc. So I'll just leave it blank, but I know that's what that's for, reading later. And I have a space in here that I'll just fill with some washi strips. apologies, I looked up and realised my camera had stopped recording, so, but you just missed me putting these down. Let's put in the little doodle banners just underneath where I've put the full boxes.
This ain't my first rodeo. I've been down this road before. All your pieces on the floor, and for that I love you more.
Now I'm going to do the rest of my plans, and this will be my well, I was going to say it'll be my normal routine, but it won't, because even though this is my normal routine of putting in the stuff I know, for the rest of the week, honestly, I'm probably going to be more of a memory planner style, or if I feel like it, I'll put it in at the start of the day. Whereas normally I would plan, say in the morning, I would do Tuesday and Wednesday, and then sometimes Thursday too. And then I'll do like Thursday, Friday, blah, 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 gets to the weekend and I plan just in the morning for that day, etc. I'm going to go more with the flow this week because I'm off. Bins is the only other thing that I need to put in tomorrow to remember to put them out. I'm going to put it down at the bottom here, and a little emoji pulling the bins out. It was actually payday today. I've just realised I haven't put that in, but that'll do. Yeah, so that's Tuesday done, and then actually I'm getting my hair done at 9:30 on Wednesday. And I have a little hair appointment sticker from Hubman and Chubgirl. So it's a bit of a pamper week. Got my nails done today and get my hair done on Wednesday. And then I'll put down here as usual which bins it is. 1, 2, 3. And I have this little sticker from Coffee Monsterz Co. Focus. There. I'm going to put these to the side and tidy up.
Baby, it's so cruel, but you won't ever be alone.
That's us. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out today. I certainly did, and I hope you have a really great week ahead. Catch up with you again later in the week, and until then, take care. Bye.